Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hey Ben, Cole, Beaver Boy, Yamakoshi, Poor, Marcus. How are you guys doing? Hey Drew. How's it going, everybody? Are you all excited about the news for the dogs coming into Call of the Wild? I figured today that since dogs were announced for Call of the Wild, we might as well use the dogs in Classic to kind of give you guys an idea of what they're like in Classic and what they could possibly be like in Call of the Wild. Yes, Drew, they really are coming. I put out a video earlier this morning talking about the new clue that came out, and I would highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Alright. Alright, we got the wrong dog with us. Let's change dogs up real quickly. Let's go to the German Pointer. I just got this dog this morning, so we need to kind of break it in, teach it some stuff and things like that. Hope they have beagles. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yes, Matt, we are on Classic. We're on Classic, and hopefully we can find something good. There, we'll go with kind of that look right there. I think that's going to be good. And then I think we're going to bring a shotgun with us for pheasants, if we can come across some good ones. Let's switch it up. Let's use the Blazer. I don't use this shotgun too often, so it would be kind of nice to use it, I think. Don't need any of that, but we could use the Hog Squealer. I think that's good right there. And then change out the spotting scope to this one. Alright, perfect. What map are you on? Currently Loggers Point. Also, hey everybody that just jumped in. Hey, Legendary Leo, Cash, Eastern Outdoors, Nate, Hunter, Fishes, Positive Vibes, KW, Finley, Cash, Ryan, Craig, TTV, Sundheim, Call of the Wild Hunter 10, Drake, Webb, Faith, Aiden, Snowy, Michael, James Bond, and Streamlabs is doing that thing again. Hold on. Why is it doing that again? Well, guess Streamlabs is just going to forever bug out. Anyway. Let's go see what we can find. Now, the reason that I got the German Pointer out today is because I really want to level this guy up so that it can actually find deer for us. Because that's one of the coolest things about the pointers here in Classic is they can actually track animals for you. So, like right here, we can have it track birds and rabbits. So, let's see. We can get it to actually search for them. Nice, Marcus. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited myself. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. You know what kind of dogs are coming? No idea. They haven't announced anything like that. They just posted a clip that had a dog barking in the background. Hey, Diana, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome back. Got a pheasant over in that direction. And looks like that's where our dog is heading, is to the pheasant. Always wondered every time you say my name in the beginning of a stream, you kind of chuckle a little bit. I do that with a lot of people. I think it's just because I'm seeing familiar names in the chat. Wait a second. Is that your new account, Hollow? Did you just get a new account? I just gotta make sure. Because I modded you last night. You might be Hollow. Because I had modded your old account. I can mod this one too. I just needed confirmation that it was actually you. Yeah, TTV, I updated all of the old emotes too. We got a couple new ones, and then I updated a bunch of them. Wait, did it? Did it not update? Hold on, let me... There we go. I think it just didn't do it. I put you in as a mod last night, but I guess it didn't update it. But you should be good now. Say something else in chat and let me know if it works. I need to, real quickly, go make sure I didn't mod the wrong person last night. That would be not so great if I did. Let me get this situated real quickly and then we'll continue on with the hunting. Oh, I guess it just didn't save last night. Well then. There, now we're good. I'll get your other account too. That way no matter which account you're on, you'll be able to do your modding. Alright, let's figure out where that dog went. And for all of the people that have been modding for a while, since it's Hollow Crow's first day being a mod, feel free to check out any tips that you have or anything like that. Anything that could be of help. And it's doing it again. I hate that Streamlabs is bugging out like that. I think what we're gonna do, we're just going to mute the alerts, but we're gonna let them continue playing. Because I want to see if letting it play all the way through will fix it. I don't really know what else I can do to get the alerts to stop bugging out like that. Let's get our dog leveled up. Let's get our dog prepared for hunting deer. What's he gonna do? Hey, Panzer. How's it going? Great Danes need to be added? There's so many different dogs that I'd love to see added. There are so many that I would love. Just shot my first Diamond Seeker yesterday? Nice, Legendary Leo. That's awesome, man. Congrats. What are you doing, sir? So sleepy, I hope I don't miss my train stop. That would definitely not be good, Squish. Definitely don't want to miss your train. What is he doing? I'm slightly confused. I think he might be having some issues. Let's just go to where that pheasant was. Dogs should track deer also. That's exactly what I was thinking, Nate. I don't know how many of you guys watched the video I posted this morning, but I was kind of going through some ideas that I had for possibilities for the dogs. I really think that an awesome use for them would be to discover need zones. And obviously track blood trails and fetching birds. Those are like the 3 most obvious things they could be used for, I think. But there's always other things that they could eventually be used for too, you never know. Just got an albino whitetail. Nice, Suntime, that's awesome. Where is it? I don't see that pheasant anywhere. Did that not mute it? Hold on. I have to fix this up. Where is it? I mean, it actually only did 1 that time. Maybe it's not gonna spam them. How about finding burrows? I guess that would go with zones. Yeah, that definitely would. And that would be another use for them that would be pretty sweet. Because even though like all the animals in the game have like set locations that they can have zones, everybody's map isn't gonna have the exact same one still, so it'd be very useful if a dog could search out where your zones are. Hey Maggie, how's it going? Have ARC, but it's been updating for 2 days. Jeez, Marcus, that's rough, man. That's very rough. "105 seconds left to know." Oh, there's a pheasant. The pheasant's right there, dude. Come on. He doesn't want to. I have before, Brandon. I've been out elk hunting a couple times. Didn't get anything, but elk hunting is rough, man. It is very strenuous on your body. A level 9 buffalo. Oh gosh, Megan. Gotta love it. It's the best. Been grinding for a diamond red deer for so long with no luck. Do you have any tips? I have 2 guides on them, Leo. If you type in Scarecrow Red Deer Guide, it should bring it up. Where did that little hen go? Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Do I have any treats? I actually don't know. I don't. I need to bring the treats next time because they can get an extra experience bonus when you do that. Well, there is the little female pheasant. A little hen. This other one was kind of further over here. Where are you from, Crow? I am from Oregon, Cash. Good old Oregon. Oh, that was actually a male. 19 scoring pheasants. That's a really small male. Tiny male. Alright, let's do a few commands for our dog, kind of train it a little bit. Have you done a setup tour? No, I have not done one. I probably will eventually, but I need to kind of clean my setup up a little bit and organize things better. That way it looks more professional, or as much as I can at least. Then we'll do something like that. Because it is a popular request. Alright, so let's actually go... Wait, I don't have camping supplies. What? What? I guess I didn't have camping supplies with this setup. Well, in that case, I guess we're going to be going this way. Because there is quite a few pheasants down in the middle tower area usually, so... I was hoping I could fast travel, but I forgot to put the camping supplies in here, so we're going to have to go back to the tent. That is a male pheasant, though, just past the tent. Hope if you get dogs in the duck hunting and goose DLC pack, that would be kind of cool if they added those to those packs. The way I feel they're going to do it, though, is either it'll be a free update, or it will come in a separate DLC. Oh my gosh, Marcus. Nice, Richard. I don't really say what part of Oregon I'm from, but I am from Oregon. Yeah, same, Maggie. That is my most wanted possible feature for dogs. If they can find zones, I'll have a dog with me at all times. Because you never know when there's some zones you might have been missing. And it honestly could be super, super useful. Dog detection activated. Let's see how he does. Or how she does. Nothing is free anymore. Yeah, pretty much. It's unfortunate, but just how it is. And we're getting the donations again. Hold on. Or the donation spam from the old alerts. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute the alerts. Or mute the sound. Because for some reason it won't let me mute the alerts, so... That's a little unfortunate, but I'll mute the sound briefly. That way you guys don't get spammed with the alert sounds. But I'm just going to let it run through and hope that it fixes it. I think that maybe once it goes through all of them, it'll actually fix itself, hopefully. And I have no clue why it does that, Leo. No clue. And how did that second shot miss? Well, this is going to be fun. I was so focused on looking at chat that I didn't even realize we were on top of that pheasant. Alright, well, actually, while we're here, let's go to the tent and get our camping supplies so we can fast travel to Middle Tower. That's where a lot of the pheasants are, typically. What dogs do you think they'll add to Call of the Wild? I'm sure they'll probably add the ones that are in Classic, which are the German Pointers, Scent Hounds, and the Retrievers. But as far as other dogs, I'm not really sure. There's a lot of stuff they could potentially do. So it'll be interesting to see what they decide to put in. Get our camping supplies. Oh, we're out of camping supplies. Let me buy some more real quick. That explains it. Was wondering why we couldn't fast travel or anything like that, and that would be why. There we go. Now we can get that done. Toss those camping supplies in there, and now we're golden. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just disable the alerts, I think. It's unfortunate, but it looks like it's going through literally all of them from the past few weeks, which is gonna take ages to get through. I really hope Streamlabs addresses that soon and fixes it. Yeah, Nasser, we're on Classic. Just to show off the dogs and what they could possibly be like in Call of the Wild. Has it been long enough? Nope, 108 seconds left. Hey, AEW, how's it going? I'll still get a yellow lab if they add it to Call of the Wild. I'm sure they will. I'm sure labs will get added. That seems pretty likely. Well, that's a giant. Look at that monster. I don't know if this works, but... No, it doesn't. That would have been hilarious if it did. 20 to 30. And we're gonna end up using every type of dog today. We're just starting off with the pointer, which is why I'm here on Loggers Points, because it can find some birds and rabbits for us. I'll get the dogs even if they're just a puppy you have to put in your backpack. Sounds about right, Squish. Big male? The biggest male. That is a true giant out there. I think it might be the biggest one I've ever seen. The doe out there. Along with another pheasant. I really want to eventually find a rare pheasant. They're so hard to find, though. Woods and River Pursuit, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. The alerts are currently turned off because they're having issues with Streamlabs spamming old alerts, so I apologize for that, but thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hope you've been having an awesome day, and I hope you've been enjoying the stream. Alright, we're not really after the deer today, so... let's just have our dog search out a bird. There's birds near, so it shouldn't be too hard. He should be able to get it. There's the great one. It is. That's a giant right there. He is the great one indeed. Come on, little guy. Move your legs faster. Hope you have to train the dogs like it's a puppy or holding the gun it's on your back. I need this. I'm sure there'll be some sort of like leveling for the dogs. I couldn't imagine them putting in dogs and not having them have different levels and skills and stuff. I feel like it's very likely that that will happen. Level 4. Pointing at... oh, hello there. There we go. Just a female, but... we'll take it. How is this confirmed? Through a post that EW made this morning. If you have not checked out the video that I posted earlier, I go through everything. Would highly recommend checking it out. But they pretty much confirmed it with a video this morning. Because I don't know what else could be, or what else it could mean by having a dog barking in the background of their video. Not really anything else it could be. Did you grab the treats? No, I didn't. I should probably do that. Don't care if it's a Yorkie that only fights bears. Never would have thought of that before. Interesting. But I suppose that could be something. Oh my. I don't know if we'll be... I don't think we can give it a treat yet. Oh, actually we can, because it did successfully do a command. We'll give it a couple treats. If I have a complaint from Call of the Wild, who can I go to? As far as I know, the only thing you can really do is contact their support. You should just be able to type in Call of the Wild support and it should bring up something for you. But as far as that goes, I think that's about the only thing that you can do. The other thing you could do is, if it's a bug report, you could post it in the bug reports thread in their Discord. But other than that, I don't really know. That's about your only two options. Okay, we got 97 seconds to wait. We'll probably switch dogs soon to the retriever, so we can have it retrieve the pheasants. I'm helping you on a starving stomach. Give me food. Pretty much. Pretty much. Would have either just got some new animals to hunt, but at least people might finally stop spamming about dogs on the game's social media, which is nice. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to have them in the game. And I feel like if they are adding dogs, there's probably new species down the line, I would imagine. I'd imagine we'll get more upland game birds and stuff now. I feel like pheasants and ptarmigan and stuff like that are bound to come into the game eventually if they're adding in dogs, so that's a positive new species-wise. Obviously, nothing's confirmed, but definitely possible. "21 seconds. So close. Before we shoot this bird, we're gonna let our dog do his thing, so we'll wait the time that he needs and then have him show us the pheasant. "1 second. There we go. Alright. Find the pheasant. Shouldn't be that hard. Level 5. There we go. Beautiful. Oh. Don't even know if that hit, but I guess we'll find out. Didn't realize there was a second one near here. 20, that's a pretty small one. Don't think we got this one, but I figured it's worth a shot. Yeah, we missed. Pretty typical. I'd like a blue tick hound. I've heard a few people say that. I am not really too familiar with what they are. I'd have to check them out. Because I do see quite a few people talking about those. So I'm sure we got some more pheasants over back by the tent, so we're gonna head back in that direction. There should be at least a couple still over there. Thanks, Jacob. Like how you have to find pheasant first to have the dog find it? I know, right? I think it's primarily just because this dog's low level still. I'm sure that as it levels up, it'll be a little bit better at finding them. I just want to ensure that it finds them, so I'm doing it super close, just so we can get its levels up. And then occasionally just doing other commands and giving it a treat. That was a pheasant. And it is a rooster. When are you hunting duck? Probably towards the end of the stream. I plan to do some goose hunting, duck hunting, and then we'll also do a little bit of deer hunting so that we can use the hound to track wounded animals. Hey, B-boy, how's it going? Ooh, that's an 80 to 100 kg buck. Well then. We might have to try and go after that in a bit. I'm gonna keep his trail. They've got to fix ducks and geese in Call of the Wild? Oh, they will. They definitely will. With that duck survey coming out not too long ago, I'd say that's just around the corner. Alright, let's see if he can do anything yet. 115 seconds. That cooldown timer's rough. But it is what it is. That's an 18 to 29. I would grab that, but I don't want to lose the track of that buck. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? More scopes in Call of the Wild? I agree. More scopes would be pretty nice. How long will you stream? I'm going to be streaming for most likely 3 hours today, since we're going to be checking out quite a few different things with the dogs here in Classic. Yeah, Carter, they do look pretty good. Alright, so this guy's just going to hunker down. Which means we should be able to wait until our dog can search them out again. If they do add pheasants into Call of the Wild, I really hope they make them as beautiful as they are in Classic. Classic's pheasants are amazing looking. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? In Call of the Wild, they should make the dog level their age. You get a puppy at level 0, it grows as it levels. I think that'd be really... Ooh, I kind of like that idea. I don't know if they have the ability to do that, but that would be really cool. I just don't want to miss the dog tracking wounded deer. Got you. We'll do that next then. That'll be the next thing that we do. See if we're ready. Yep. There we go. You can have a treat now. There we go. Anything else? Nope. The one time I actually look around, there's no more. Sounds about right. Where is it? There it is. 22. Another small one. Hey, Big Fallow Hunter, how's it going, man? Like to see grouse in Call of the Wild? So would I. I think grouse would be a lot of fun. There's so many different bird species I'd love in Call of the Wild. 100% just going to be me talking to a digital dog as I sprint around the countryside. Yeah, sounds about right. Do you want a dog beta? Yes, I would love it if they brought a beta for the dogs. It would definitely be helpful. Maybe, Leo. I think they're going to have some similarities to Classic, but it's hard to say exactly what they're going to do. Because Call of the Wild's got more options that they can do. More possibilities for behavior and stuff like that, so they could make them do different things compared to Classic, I'm sure. This will be my last live that I can watch. Gonna have no internet tomorrow, getting cut off. No! That's unfortunate, Huntress. That's rough. Me with my dog, what's in your mouth? Don't eat that, stop doing that, knock it off. No, you can't jump in the puddle. Gator, no. Oh, man. Yeah, sounds about right, Hollow. Sounds about right. It's gonna be like training a new puppy. Alright, so let's go back and track that buck. I really want to find it since it's an 80 to 100 track. This could end up being a giant. Watch it be that little guy we saw. Okay, there's the track right here. Oh gosh, Carter. Settlers Creek is, it's something. That's for sure. Nice, Cody. That's pretty insane, man. This is a pretty old track, so I'm not even sure where it's gonna be. Yeah, this is really old trail. So we'll sprint for a second, because it's not really going to affect much. I just need to find the third track, which is there. Is that... Oh, it's a mushroom. Nice. But we're gonna go chase down this buck, and then we'll go for some more pheasant. In fact, since we're gonna be chasing down this buck, let's swap dogs for a little bit and get our scent hound. Nice, Johnny. Nice. Love dogs, are they coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild? It's looking like they will be, Robbie. EW put out a teaser trailer earlier today, and in that trailer, it's just a kind of a pan. They're kind of like panning through, what's it called? They're panning through Hirschfelden, right? And then in the background, you just hear a dog bark, and that's when the trailer ends. So it's pretty much guaranteed that dogs are coming. Which a lot of us expected, so I'm happy to see that it is true. Want to see a 22-250 in Call of the Wild? Me too, man. 22-250 is an awesome caliber for a small game, and I think it definitely could be cool. Wait, where's the pheasant? It says there's a pheasant. Oh, hello there. Holy. That thing almost got away. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. Even more reason to believe that it's gonna be dogs. And that's got me super excited. And he posted a video in the chat. If you watch the video that I posted on my channel this morning, at, well, not this morning, but earlier today at like 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I go over the trailer and talk about a few things. So if you haven't watched today's video, I would highly recommend it. It'll give you all the info that you need. Alright, time to get old Hunter out. Oh, hello there. Very high up, I see. Yeah, it is a little bit, Brandon, but it is what it is, you know. At the end of the day, it's a game, but I would like to see more realistic, I guess, animal reactions to getting hit with different calibers and arrows. It would be nice. Definitely would be nice. Yeah, it's a different dog barking in the background, Leo. If you have not watched the video, I would highly recommend checking it out. How about a new map with beavers so I can get the deserved justice? Yes. Please, give us beavers. I would be extremely happy to. It's only up to the deer, but yeah, it's unrealistic. True. What animal is that in the teaser thumbnail? I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at it. Nice, Night Owl. Nice, man. They're pretty useful. David coming in with the super chat. How's it going? Oh, nice. Hunting sim too. I get it because their whole, like, selling point is that they have dogs. That's funny, David. Thank you for the super chat, though. I have the alerts turned off at the moment because Streamlabs is still broken and spamming old ones. So I apologize for that, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hope you've had an awesome day, man. Hey, HC. How's it going? Wait, that deer turned around? Maybe, maybe not. I don't even know. It's most likely pretty far away because these tracks are over 60 minutes old. So I'm not going to worry too much about being quiet until it starts getting below 60. Once it gets below 60, then we will start being a little more stealthy. I'm actually starting to think maybe he had turned around. It's actually kind of looking like that. Yes, Diana, there is albino mountain goats. Wow. There is albino mountain goats. And they are pretty awesome. I kind of want to find one myself eventually. Time to get ready for work? Alright, David. No worries, man. Hopefully, sometime in the near future, I can do a little bit of a later stream so that you can catch the whole thing. Oh, this actually is a 57 to 60 minute track. So this is the most recent one. How far do you get with one camping supply at most? I believe... Well, right here is about as far as you can go. I think it's 500 meters. Something like that. Yeah, it's roughly 500. So you can go roughly 500 meters and only have to use one camping supply, which typically is what I try to do. Didn't think they would actually do dogs, thought it was still far off. Me too, Levi. I thought it was going to be at least another year before we got dogs, but it's looking like that's not the case, which is awesome. Haven't seen Faith in chat for a while. She's in here quite a bit, tall boy. There should be dogs that help hunt mountain lions, raccoons, and hogs that flush out predators at need zones. That could be cool. Like I was saying, there's a lot of possibilities for the dogs. A lot of people immediately just think that they're going to fetch birds, but I think there's going to be a lot more to them than just fetching birds. I think there is a lot of possibilities for them, which is the main reason I'm super excited. Because I want to see what else they decide to do with the dogs besides having them retrieve waterfowl. Yeah, for sure, Brandon. More animations are always nice. More realistic animations and behavior would be a huge addition to the game. What bow is better, snakebite or Parker Python? The snakebite is the quietest in the game, and it's also got a heavier draw weight. The Parker Python is probably the best beginner bow because you can get the range-finding bow sight for it. And that goes for the Red Dragon also. They're pretty much the same bow, they just have a different look. You, DD33, and KG should do a video, maybe one of these days. I'd say that's definitely a possibility in the future. But yeah, snakebite's the best bow in my opinion. But it all depends on what you value the most. Snakebite's a single pin sight, but it's extremely quiet and very powerful. Parker Python has the range-finding bow sight, which is very handy if you're just getting into bows. Trappers coming in with the super chat. Thank you, man. Let's go voice crack emote and yay doggos. Indeed, man, indeed. Super excited for the doggos. And for everybody that's just recently jumped into the stream, if you are a member, there is a ton of brand new emotes for you guys to use. I went back and revamped all of the old ones, made them look a little bit better than they did before, updated the font to match the Duck Aim font. So it should look a little bit better than before. It's unfortunate I can't make the Scent Hound just follow regular tracks. It has to be Blood Trail. Hope they add bows to the game? What do you mean there is bows in the game? Or do you mean like more bows? Because I'm always down for some more some more new bows. That would definitely be cool. It looks like this track was heading in this direction. This does seem to be the most recent one. But I don't know where it's gonna be. Or what even is going on with these tracks. I guess we'll sprint around briefly until I find the next one, because I think... Huh. Well then. That's an old one. Maybe it didn't double back. It's hard to say. Holy oof, Duck Aim. Indeed. But I hope you guys like the improved emotes. I think they look a lot better than the old ones. You know, it'd be funny, Flinter, Casey Crow, David on Faz. That would be amazing. I don't know if Flinter would ever play Faz, but maybe one of these days we can get him to. Just got a huge piebald male deer. Nice. Or I'm guessing you meant mule deer? Or maybe you did mean male deer. Either way, that's awesome. Congrats, Huntress. Longbow's best in Classic. It's so fun. I don't really like the longbow. I like the heavy recurve. But I'm not a fan of the other traditional bows. But I do love the heavy recurve. That thing is awesome. It's like a laser beam pretty much. Where is this next track? Great. Feel like we're going to be tracking this guy for quite a while. Unfortunately. Ooh, nice, Dayana. That's awesome. I'm just curious for how long I can go undetected and watch to be the first message she sees. What do you mean, Archie? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Also, how have you been? Hopefully you've been doing good. This deer is just eluding us. Cannot find the next track for the life of me. I bet it cut right. It had to have. Think I'm gonna pass out now. I'm so tired. Alright, Float Coat. No worries, man. Have a good sleep. Also, well, guys, I apologize if I'm not replying to chat quite as often as I normally do. I'm focused on trying to find this, and there we go. There's the next tracks. Okay, so those are fleeing tracks from when we shot at the pheasant. So it's definitely in this direction then. That's good. At least we have a actual direction on where he's going now. Or so I think. Watch there be absolutely no tracks after this. Yes, did mean mule deer. Voice recognition on my phone doesn't always pick up my accent. The joys of being Scottish. Yeah, even for me it doesn't. I don't use voice recognition too much because it never gets it right. We need a new map in Classic. We need new maps in all of the hunting games. I still think we need an Africa map in Classic. I want to get some Classic lions. Thanks, Lynn. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Alright, later, Gearman. Later, man. Thanks for dropping by. Oh. That's our big male, I think. Ah, that actually might not be him. It's hard to say. This is an 80 to 100 track, so... definitely could be him. I'm hoping it's not, though. That'd be unfortunate. Guess we'll find out shortly, though. Alright, Hollow. Do what you gotta do. Been okay, got ice cream today, now I'm hunting Dreadved because of TTV. Nice, Archie. Nice. I think that buck right there was a different one. Because this track is still pretty old. Would you be excited to hunt squirrels in Call of the Wild? Yes, I would. I have been wanting squirrels for a long, long time. I think it'd be so cool to have an albino squirrel in your lodge. Imagine a level 9 chicken. Please. Hey, Smash, how's it going? You've got a piebald muley doe on SRP, right? I got a weird one. Mind if I tell you about it? Yeah, go for it, Richard. Go for it, man. Oh, I think this was him, look. It was. That was him. So we've been tracking a tiny buck this whole time. Gotta love it. Yes, Nasser, that'd be cool. I do really want a map like that also. One that's got a bunch of, like, food plots and stuff like that. Give us, like, a true whitetail map, you know? That'd be awesome. Another Alaska map would be cool with Dall sheep and stuff. Yes, for sure, Leo. Or they could just add Dall sheep to Yukon. Feel like it wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Gotta love the 7mm Odd 8 Spy Pod. Alright, we're gonna try and wound this thing so that the dog can do his thing. Just to give you guys an idea of how it works. Typically, I would not be purposely messing up a shot, but in this case, kind of want to show off what the dogs can do. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. Of course. I think we can just... gonna shoot him in the back half. Wow. Alright. Well, don't mind that shot. That was awful. Yeah, Squish. If you have not seen an albino squirrel, you gotta look it up. They look so amazing. I would love to have them in game. Ooh, feels bad, Zero. It happens though, man. Oh yeah, for sure, trappers. That would be cool. Also, in my defense with that shot, I did not expect it to jerk up so violently when the first few bobs up and down were much more slow and smooth, and then it just jerks it up right as I'm about to shoot. But it is what it is. We'll find him. I just want to get a shot into him so that we can put the dog to work. Show you guys how the blood tracking works in Classic. I don't think he kept along the water, sadly. I'm pretty sure he cut off to the left, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. If all else fails, we'll just find a pig to shoot. See one here in Florida, real cool. Yeah, they're awesome hunts. I'd be so excited if they added squirrels. Give me all the albino squirrels in the world. We should be able to find something here, I would imagine. Middle tower's almost always got stuff around it 24/7. Let's see. We got anything around here? Not in the immediate area. It's far enough away to where it shouldn't have been in spook range. So we'll do a quick scan, and if there's nothing, we'll kind of move in this direction. We'll let out a call on the hog squealer. Peanut butter and toast is a great day. Nice, Hollow. You should do a new series playing the Hunting Sim OG version. I've played it on the channel before, but I don't know. Just wasn't that fun to me. Hunting Sim 1 is not that great of a game for me personally. Do you do hunting in real life? Yes, I do. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Slick. That's unfortunate. I thought there was squirrels at one point. There was, but they weren't ones that you could actually claim. They were just like ambient animals, kind of like the birds that fly in the sky that you can't actually claim. It was very similar to those. But they took them out. Not sure why they did, probably because people were mad that they couldn't keep them. How would dogs work in the game? Well, that's kind of what we're looking at today. Nobody knows exactly how they're going to work in Call of the Wild, but there's definitely a chance that they'll be very similar to Classics, and that's why we're in Classic today, kind of checking out the different dogs and what their purposes are. Alright, so we got a doe over in this direction. Once she comes over here, we will probably try to shoot her in the foot so that we can actually get the tracking to work. Then we're going to have our dog chase her down, just so you guys can get an idea of how the tracking is. Thanks, Jillian, I appreciate that. Yeah, Ginger Raptor, I think that would be good. Wait, what do you mean, Squish? Did I miss something? Hey, Jaren, nothing super good yet. We have found quite a few pheasants, though. Got to show off how the pointers work. Now we're looking at the scent hound, which is somewhere down there. So we're trying to get a deer in here so that we can wound it and then have the dog track it. Oh, let me look up. I think I missed some stuff. Oh, I see. I see what you meant. Oh gosh. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a good thing to say. Not a good way to come into a chat, Deer Slayer. Not the best way to conduct yourself in this chat. I was busy pretty much all of yesterday, Jaren. Didn't really have a chance to watch it. Typically, I try to make it to all of Flinter's streams, but I spent yesterday just kind of relaxing. Alright, trappers, no worries. Don't see the doe yet, but she should be here in no time. Jeez, Bryce. Yeah, Ryder, I'm sure there'll be multiple kinds of dogs. I'm sure we'll get retrievers, I'm sure we'll get scent hounds and pointers and stuff like that. It's just going to be a matter of, will we get them all at once, or is it going to be kind of a gradual thing where they add one at a time? My guess is they'll probably introduce one type of dog and then slowly introduce more, or they'll just do one DLC that has like 3 or 4 different breeds. Hey, Billy. How's it going, man? How you doing? Gonna get another 200 to get a floop term. We'll see, Billy. We'll see. Probably not, because I'm not even really searching for deer. We're just kind of finding animals to use the dogs on. So I'm just trying to find, or trying to get this doe to come out so that I can shoot her in the butt. And then we can use the dog to track her down to kind of show off what the scent hounds can do. Will the dogs be a DLC? No clue. They haven't announced anything like that. You like Classic or Call of the Wild more? Personally, I like Call of the Wild more, but Classic will always have a place in my heart too. It's a good game. I like each game for different reasons. Cannot wait for dogs? Me too, man. Me too. Billy joined and my internet got better? Must be a sign. Alright, Brandon. She's slowly coming in. Oh, in fact, I see her. Keep pulling out the wrong gun. There she is. I think if we just... There we go. She'll run a little ways, and then we can get the scent hound on her. Had a thick classic luck 156 Bantang and a 277 orange water buffalo in the same hunt. Holy Billy. A 177 orange water buffalo. That is awesome. That's something that I would love to get. Holy. Hey, Sniper, how's it going, man? You haven't missed too much. We've just been testing out the dogs in Classic. Trying to show what their potential could be in Call of the Wild. Which is better, Call of the Wild or Classic? There really is no better because they're two very different games. Focused on different experiences. Classic is your more realistic, slow-paced game, and Call of the Wild's the faster-paced, more arcade-like game. So it really is impossible to put them against each other. Alright, Archie. Yeah, Jaren. Once they fix Whitetail, I'm definitely gonna grind for them again. Classic printer vid. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch that. Hey Rettins, how's it going? Hope the great one does get fixed with the update because your vid was just so sad, man. Feel bad. It was pretty sad, man. It was rough. But it happens. We will get him eventually. Alright, now we're having our dog follow the blood trail. When they're following the blood trails, they typically just sprint. So, oh, you found it. And as you probably couldn't hear because it was kind of quiet, let me turn it up a bit. The dogs do howl when they find something. This is going to be kind of loud for a second, but... Alright, let's try to get it to happen again. See if we can get him to howl. You guys kind of got to hear it there. But I think it's really cool that they do that. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the volume back down. I just wanted to make sure that you guys could hear that, because it is pretty cool. Alright, so what do you guys say we go chase down some waterfowl now? And kind of use the retriever. Should we do waterfowl, or should we continue hunting with the scent hound? What do you guys think? More scent hound, or should we go to retrievers with ducks? Or retrievers with geese, or something like that? Plot twist, they're feral dogs and actually huntable. I don't think so, but maybe. I am seeing a lot of waterfowl in the chat. I guess we're going after some waterfowl. I'm gonna go kill this pheasant real quickly though, because I did see a pheasant. If it doesn't run off, we'll just blast it. Yeah, that is a lot of ducks in the chat. Oh my. A lot of ducks in the chat. There's the pheasant. Oh, I just saw a buck. That could have been a big male. I think that might have been a big male. Oh yeah, tons of ducks in the chat. Jeez. What? How'd the first one miss? The second one I can understand, but the first one? How? Oh well. That was a big oof. Big male turned into a big no-no. It did. It was like, I'm out of here. Alright, let's go hunt some ducks. Wow, Maggie. Wow. I see how it is. Rude. Big rude. Alright, let's go here and then we'll fast travel to the lodge. Point made. Wish they had banded ducks in Call of the Wild. I'm sure they will eventually. Why can't you do all caps? Just because it clutters the chat up and is kind of obnoxious. That's primarily why. Because caps take up a lot more room than normal text does, which makes it harder for me to see as many messages on screen. But if it's a DLC for 3 dogs and it's a chihuahua, That would be amazing. Cole was saying that earlier. I think one of the first comments on the video was from Cole saying that wow, that wasn't even English. But he was saying that they better add chihuahuas. Imagine. It would be something else. There we go, 10 gauge lever. This gun is so good. Absolutely love it. It's just as good in this game as it is in Call of the Wild. Let's get our other dog. Alright, that should be perfect. And in fact, let's save the loadout. There. Now we're good. Yeah, Archie, I was struggling. I blame Flinter. I hang around him too much. I would love it if it's not dog since they didn't confirm anything yet, just a dog bark. Like a sound in a video. That would be a huge troll. It would be very interesting if that was the case. But I'm pretty sure that it is dogs. There's not really anything else that I could see it being. Oh, no worries, Trayton. No worries, man. Only hit 2 ducks ever, and one was a melanistic while the other was a diamond. Was actually trying when I saw them. True. It'll be... Honestly, guys... I saw a few people making the argument that it would be too difficult to aim at the ducks on console if they changed them to where they actually acted like the geese, where they're flying all the time and then they only land if you break them from a flock. I saw a few people arguing that you wouldn't be able to hit them if you're on console, but I think it would actually be easier because they're literally going to fly right to you. But somebody was actually trying to make the argument that it's easier to shoot them off the water for console players, but I really don't think that would be the case, because they would end up being much easier if they revamp them. Because then you just get them to break and they all fly right in front of you. You can pretty much predict what direction they're going to fly in, just get aimed on the position they're about to go to and fire when they cross over your crosshair. Wouldn't be too difficult. It'd be much easier than sniping them out of the air with a 22. They should do a great one for elk in Call of the Wild. I do agree. They definitely should. And I'm sure they will eventually. They want more great ones, but I think a lot of the bugs and stuff have prevented them from furthering development of more great ones. But I'm sure one day we'll get more. You think they'll add dogs to hunt moose or wild boar? It's hard to say. I don't know. Yeah, Timothy, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it won't be a big deal. Woods and River Pursuit, thank you for the super chat, man. Hunt snow geese, please? I actually don't have a snow geese setup. That's one of the only setups I don't have. I have magpie geese, I've got Canada goose, and I've got duck setups, but I don't have a snow goose setup, sadly. And I don't have enough gems at the moment to buy a full setup. But I could do magpies or Canada geese next if you'd like. Wasn't a dog barking? Why'd you think that? It was actually a very twisted sound of a pheasant. Imagine. That'd be interesting. Too slow again. It's alright, Hollow. It's alright. You don't have to be super fast at first. You'll get it. Don't worry. Oh, Mr. Modman is right. Yes, the dope one. I would like pheasants. That would be really cool. But I think with the fact that they added in, or that they're adding in dogs, I think pheasants will probably come after. Just a matter of when. Great one, red deer. It is much needed. Definitely is much needed. Thankfully, they're going right over top of us, so that's nice. This flock is, at least. The other isn't. We loaded our guns, right? Okay, good, we did. Just had to make sure. Come on. Break for me. Unfortunate. What would a great one red deer look like? If you've never done this before, Google New Zealand record red deer. And I'd imagine it's gonna look like one of those. That would be my guess. Once you kill the great one, does another one spawn? Not immediately, it's random chance, so... Really depends on how lucky you are, I guess. Yeah, for sure, Leo. For sure. Welcome back, Smash. Welcome back. My internet lives on. Good, trappers. This dude went out to Valdaboy and shot like 134 rock ptarmigan for a comp. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. I love the rock ptarmigan, but I don't think I could kill that many. Not consecutively for a comp. Jeez. Insane. Imagine the amount of time that must have taken. Great one rabbit with extra long ears? Definitely would be interesting. I still think that if they do something like a great one rabbit or duck, it should just be a really fat one. Just a super fat duck. Drop tines on great one red deer? Yes, for sure. Great one red deer equals a tree? It does. They're, my gosh, some of the record red stags are huge. Like absolutely giant, even bigger than the level 9s that we have in game currently. Which is hard to believe. A lot of people thought that the level 9 red deer were too big, but they get much bigger. Great one red deer would be an Irish elk. Probably would be very similar in size, to say the least. Not gonna lie, my neck hurt after looking at the record red deer. That rack was huge. Yeah, Hollow, it's insane. Super huge. I hope we're all stupid and it's not dogs. I mean, I'm happy about dogs being added. Just because of some of the possibilities that could come along with it. Hope they had a black lab. I need my IRL doggo. That would be pretty cool. I'm really hoping for German Shepherds, but I don't know if we'll get them or not. I'd say labs and retrievers will probably be very possible. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Labs and retrievers are different, right? If I remember right, they're very similar, but they're different. Is that correct, or are they the same thing, just different names? Because if I remember right, labs are shorter hair and retrievers are longer hair. Okay, I thought they were different. I know they're very similar, but not the exact same. Well, it's complicated. Fox resizing. There's a new Fox Park like the old Hirsch one. Oh my gosh, imagine if they actually... I didn't think of that. Imagine if it's actually just getting better looking foxes and coyotes. That'd be interesting. Looks like it's pretty slow for ducks. I think we came in at the wrong time. Actually, we are at the wrong time. I'm gonna restart because I set it for 8 a.m. and typically I hunt ducks at 11. 11's when I always find a ton of them, so we'll go to 11 and jump back in. Great one, evil beaver. Please. Just so we can smoke a beaver. Labs also have pretty different faces. Got you, Archie. Like, I've met both labs and retrievers, but I've never actually seen them side by side. Nice, Jayok, that's insane, man. Labrador Retriever and Golden Retriever are different. There's also long-haired Labrador Retrievers and short-haired Golden Retrievers, so they look very similar. Holy, that is extremely confusing, Maggie. No wonder I didn't know if there was a difference. That explains a lot. I would like that Zero. I do think it needs some more semi-auto rifles. EW is extremely worried about, like, balance, but I don't really see too much of an issue. With this being a hunting game and a game where you can use whatever gun you want anyway, I don't see that big of a issue with adding in more semi-automatic rifles. I mean, they tried to make the M1 hard to use with more recoil and stuff, but with the recoil perks and stuff, it's not even that difficult, so I don't really see the harm in adding more semi-automatics. A Golden Doodle, it's a mix between a Poodle and a Golden Retriever. That could be cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff they could do, like I've said before, but I don't know if they'll do any mixes. They probably are just going to stick to purebreds, I'd imagine. Great one turkey with a beard dragging on the ground. Yes, please. And massive spurs. Beagles would definitely be cool. I'd like those. What if the dog sound was just an odd sounding coyote? In Hirschfelden? I mean, I guess they always have been known to kind of throw us for loops every now and again, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being something completely different, but I'd say it's pretty much set in concrete that it's dogs at this point, especially with the clues leading up to the newest clue. What about an AK? Okay, maybe not that. Do you think they'll add a type of hound? I'm sure they will. I couldn't see them not adding at least one kind of hound. Sometimes dog breeds are complicated. My dog, for example, is German Shepherd mixed with a Husky Mountain Dog mix, and she's white with black spots like a cow. That sounds awesome, Maggie. My sister has 2 German Shepherds and an Australian Shepherd, and they're all awesome dogs. Great one turkey should be a peacock. Maybe, Archie. Think of the word retriever like you do duck. There's mallard, cinnamon teal, harlequin duck. Same concept as a Labrador, Chesapeake, and golden retrievers. Got you. That's a good way to put it, Rolling. That's a good way to put it. They should add rocket launchers for big herds of elk or red deer. Be interesting. Oh yeah, I've seen the world record elk before, Bryson. They are amazing looking. The Great One turkey comes with stuffing and mashed potatoes. I mean, if it's gonna be a great one, it might as well just get everything done for you in advance, right? Sir, get in the blind, please. Hey, Lucky, how's it going? Doggos indeed. Doggos and lots of excitement for the doggos. There we go. And of course they're splitting off to two separate sides. I'm gonna wait for them to loop around. Ah. I think that actually hit it. It lagged for a second. I'm pretty sure that hit. They didn't loop as close as I was hoping they would, sadly. It is what it is, though. Let's have our dog retrieve them. I'm going to get out of the blind, though, because there is some issues when they bring them to the blind sometimes. Nice, Owen. Ever seen the show The Office? No, Trappers, I've not. I've seen a little bit of it, actually, but it just wasn't for me. It was just not for me at all. Oh, they were Gadwall. That explains why it didn't come to the short-range call. I don't get too many Gadwall at this spot, so I didn't expect that. Oh my gosh, float goat. That'd be interesting. Ooh, I would love a Texas map, General Lee. Or General Robert E. Robert E. Lee. There, I finally got your name right. Hey, Owen, how's it going? What a beautiful, beautiful Gadwall. What's a big Gadwall again? I don't hunt these things much. I rarely run into them when I'm hunting at this spot, so what's considered a good Gadwall? No clue, Stealth. I'm pretty sure what they said is that until there's something like leaderboards, they're not really going to do anything because there's nothing like competitive about Call of the Wild as of now. $1,300 plus? Okay, so this one's probably screenshot worthy at least. This guy's trophy shot worthy, but not taxable. We gotta do this quick. I hate moving ducks, it's so annoying. The ducks are the worst when it comes to positioning. Honestly, the worst. Not even gonna get this flock because of this. Takes way too long. We need duck poses. Give us duck poses. There we go. Good enough. Wow, one had even broke. No, it had even broke. When did the dogs get confirmed? This morning. They were confirmed in a video. Gotcha, Lucky. I'm gonna have to just take a look at the spreadsheet, because that'd definitely be helpful for me. I know a lot of what's considered a good one, but there's still some species where I don't hunt them as often that I don't really know what is taxable. Yeah, me too, Stealth. Me too. With that duck survey that recently got released, though, I'm sure that some changes will happen. What games were dogs confirmed in? The Hunter Call of the Wild. If you check out the video that I posted today, I show the teaser trailer that EW posted that pretty much confirms dogs. Yeah, same here, Lucky. I know it for the species that I hunt a lot, but if it's something I don't hunt too often, then I have no clue what's even taxable. Yeah, same, Pumpkin, same. There will be one of these days, but I think with all the issues that the current Great One has, they're probably holding off until they sort everything out. That would be really cool, Sam. That would be so awesome. Maybe we'll finally get like a bird and small game map like people have talked about in the past. We're not quite sure, Clips. They haven't announced anything about the dogs, they just showed the teaser trailer today. Which, that probably means that dogs are at least 2 or 3 weeks away. But the fact that they're doing teasers means that it's close enough to where they're confident that it'll be released somewhat soon. Because they usually don't do any types of hints or anything until we're like within a month and a half of release. The dog bark was actually a great one, Fox. Imagine. What type of ducks are in the Hunter Classic? Are there wood ducks? There is no wood ducks. There's gadwall, northern pintail, American black duck, and mallard. Is ducks in the Hunter Classic or Call of the Wild? They're in both. Both Classic and Call of the Wild have some kind of duck species. A fox the size of the wolf. Yes, please. Alright, later, Zero. Thank you for dropping in, man. Probably only use the dogs as a friend. That would be nice, having a little companion. That is the cool thing about them, is even if you don't use them for hunting, they can just be a companion for you. But I really do hope that they're able to find need zones. I think that would be an awesome way to implement dogs. Have them be able to find need zones for you. It'd be so cool. Holy, that was a lot of ducks. We just smoked so many. Do you think there will ever be a Texas map? Definitely possible. Texas is a very popular request, so I wouldn't doubt it. They could do so much cool stuff with it, too, with like a... They could make it like a Texas game ranch. Oh, are these guys actually flying in? I could have swore that they broke before I... before I started shooting. Thought for sure they would have been spooked. Well, we have a lot to claim, that's for sure. And since that's the case, we're gonna have the dog go get them, and I'll also go get a few. Just to speed things up a little bit. That was so many ducks. I don't think it is, Dayton. It shouldn't be, at least. Looks good for everybody else. 1.5? 1,500. That's a big mallard. That's a really big mallard. What would you say is tax-worthy on a mallard duck, guys? I know anything above 1,500 is a pretty big one. But is this tax-worthy, or... I think max score for ducks is 1,600, right? So... 1,550? Alright, Lucky. Thank you. This one's definitely trophy shot worthy. See if we can just do that. About perfect, actually. It looks good enough. Get the dog over here. Beautiful. Not a bad one. Andrew Beatty, thank you for the super chat, man. How's it going, my dude? Hope you've been enjoying the stream. Love your vids, man. Keep up the great work, and congrats on the trophy mallard. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hope you've been having an awesome day. Okay, he's gonna go over there, it looks like, or... What's he doing? What are you doing? Alright, I think he's confused. Well then. Start grabbing the rest of these. It's a small male. We need Great One Sika? Yes. Yes, please. That would be pretty good. Looks like he's going to this one. Of course. There we go. Just a female mallard. Our doggo has reached level 6. Okay, he's going to that one, which means we'll go over here. Got a duck on. I don't know, Sam. I love North American maps more than anything, personally. So I'd be fine with him doing more North American maps, but I get what you mean. We need more, like, variety in species and stuff from different parts of the world. But I still want my US desert map. Once I get that, I'll be perfectly fine with anything else they add in other places. I just want a US desert map. Just so I can have my Coos deer. I want some Coos deer and javelina. And after that, I'll be happy. We should have a few more ducks down. Oh yeah, we do over here. I think there was 2 that... Yeah, there's 2 that died here. Nice. And I think we got a third one after that. 1.4 kg mallard. 13... Oh! What was that? What was that? Holy. Archie coming in with the super chat. Thank you, man. Beware the Chad pheasant? Wait, are you talking about in the video that was just a Chad pheasant? Should have known. Should have known that was a pheasant and not a dog. Alright, let's head back to the blind before these ducks get here. But thank you, Archie. I appreciate that. Got a 342 mule deer this morning and it looks awful. Ooh. Did you get that weird twisted rack that is bent backwards? If so, that's unfortunate, man. Just got back any big males yet? Yes, Jared, we got a pretty big mallard. Scored 1,500. It's been our biggest male of the day. Yeah, Jaren, I've heard Kyla before. I don't know if you've seen it, but Kyla's been a part of my stream a couple of times, too. She's jumped into the voice chat during some of the classic streams that we've done in the past. They will add a small map called Scarecrow Ranch, and the only animals are Coos deer, javelina, and jackalopes. Oh my. Imagine. That would be cool, but I feel like it would be a lot of work for something like that. Alright, later, Ryder. Thank you for watching, man. Geez, Smash. What game are you playing? Are you playing, Ultimate Fishing Sim? I think you are, if I remember right. Hey, Megan, only thing you missed was a 1,500 scoring mallard. But the only animals are ducks with extra small hitboxes. Wow, Billy. You just want me to humiliate myself, don't you? Alright, Lucky. Yes, Dave, members can do commands. Your dog just yeeted you? He did. He definitely didn't want me here at all. It was interesting. Alright, Seahood. Sadly, they don't, Jaren. They've got them in Classic, though, so I'd imagine eventually Call of the Wild will get them. I'm from Oregon, Woods and River. Don't understand the whole page. Feels bad, tall boy. It happens, man. Winston mauled me? Oh no, Squish. Oh no. So dogs are confirmed? Yes, Classic. They are. If you haven't watched today's video, be sure to check it out. I show the new hint and all of the details of what I think the dogs are going to be like. Honestly, I don't know yet, Huntress. It'll depend on what kind of dogs they add in. I've got like different names that I like for different dogs, so it's really going to depend on what kind of dogs we get first. Maybe, Jack. It's hard to say. They definitely have issues making diamond, but I don't think any of the fur variant stuff is bugged. Naming him Tyrese. Nice, Sam. They don't add a German short-haired pointer. I'm sorry. I think they probably will, Lucky. Who knows if it'll be the first dog they add, but I'm sure it will come into the game eventually. Hey, Chunky, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'd agree with that, Brandon. The Harlequins are pretty awesome, but they don't get hunted a lot. I think it's just because they're on Yukon. Same with, like, Cinnamon Teal. They aren't hunted as much as they used to be. Mallards are the ones that get hunted a lot in Call of the Wild. Just because Leighton is so popular. Nice, Smash. Getting a bow tomorrow IRL and my B-days the next day. Nice. I'm gonna try and say your name. Is it Kayla? Think that's how it is. I could be completely wrong, and I probably am, so I apologize. Oh gosh. We got it. There we go. Did the 10 gauge do its thing? I'm sure we got one of those. Yeah, no problem, Hollow. I really appreciate the work that you did. Very much appreciated. Oh, that's right, guys. I forgot to mention we got a new merch finally. I almost said nurch. We got new merch finally. So if you guys haven't checked out the merch, definitely go do that. Let me see if I can actually make a command for it real quickly so that you guys can take a look at what everything looks like. Since a lot of you have been requesting merch for a very long time, we finally got a merch line set up. Let me get a command set up real quickly, and then we will be able to link straight to it. Alright, get custom command. Alright, there we go. Should be available and ready to use for the command. If one of the mods could do exclamation point merch. That way everybody can get a look at what we're dealing with there. And to see if the command is working correctly. Oh my. There we go. That was a decent one, too. Come on, buddy. Go get the other duck. There we go. He's heading over there now. And then we got another over here. Nice. How would you like a Canada map with moose, Canada goose, wood bison, grizzly bear, most Yukon animals, and a rare lynx? That'd be cool. That would definitely be cool. How to change 2 yards? You can do that in the settings. It should be in the game settings. Another 1.4. We're finding some decent ducks. 1441's not bad. Let's see if there's any others that we missed from a previous flock. I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. Name's Levi. I'm on my sister's iPad. Alright, gotcha, man. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate, Lucky. It did, Hollow. Oh, man. Big oof. I really do appreciate it, though. It looks awesome. Everything's looking awesome. It was a turkey? Oh man, Huntress. It's always the turkeys. Always the turkeys. Yeah, Lucky. True. I'm sure eventually YouTube will have more options for stuff like that, though. Yeah, me too, Hollow. I like it. Messed up a Maxway Moose because someone's internet crashed, so I got the glitch where you can't pick it up. Aw, man, that sucks. That glitch is awful. I hate it. Make sure we're reloaded. Yes, we are. Only 3 broke this time. Where's the 3rd? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I didn't think it would hit, but it was worth a shot. I hate when there's only a few ducks and they all break off in weird directions like that. It's the worst. Hey, Kinsko, how's it going, man? Are you excited for the ducks? Or, not ducks, the dogs. Are you excited for the dogs in Call of the Wild? Just this guy, that's all. What? How did that miss? Oh no, we're out of ammo. No! We're out of shots! A complete mess. Oh gosh, that was the worst. That was our worst. It's not duck aim if I wasn't reloaded, guys. It's not duck aim if I wasn't reloaded or they were out of range. It's only duck aim if I missed because I was bad. These guys were out of range. I couldn't hit them even if I wanted to. I don't know, Pumpkin. I don't know. Pretty happy with it, but also want to see Truax Blackbuck. Me too. Me too. I mean, I'm sure that's just around the corner also. Typically, updates are bundled with a new Truax, so I'd imagine they're probably going to be with them. Excuses, excuses. Yeah, Smash? You know I couldn't have hit that even if I wanted to. I think we have 2 ducks down, maybe? Yeah, there's 2 side by side. No, Lucky, I'm not getting mad. Grab the other one. Oh yeah, Archie, for sure. For sure. How's the stream so far, though? It's been going pretty good. We got a 1,500 scoring mallard, so that was pretty nice. And then we've had quite a bit of time kind of showing off the dogs and their potential in Call of the Wild. I think there's pintails in this group. If that's the case, we'll switch to the pintail collar halfway through. That one duck looks dark. Hold on. That one looks really dark. That could be a rare. Or it's just a male black duck. Well, never gonna know. I think it was just an American black duck. There we go. Make sure we're reloaded. Okay, we are. Oof, they went out of range pretty fast that time. Oh well. Get those retrieved. I still can't believe it was so close to being a super rare Archie. That was pretty crazy. Female American black duck. 1116. That's a decent one. Nice, Brandon. Oh, that's a big one. Ah, I saw the 1.5 kg and I thought this thing was going to be over 1500. Not as big as I thought. Still a good duck, though. Got really excited because I thought that was going to be a giant. But it wasn't, sadly. Close, though. Really close. Come on. Flip around to where I need you. So close. Beautiful. Beautiful. They usually round the weight up. Got you, Smash. I was wondering because we had a 1500 that weighed 1.5 kgs, so that's why I was wondering. Already. Nice. I'm telling you guys, 11 is like the best time for ducks. Almost any time I do it any earlier than that, we don't get anything. But anytime we do 11 o'clock, we get ducks everywhere. If I could hunt anywhere, what would it be? It would definitely be New Zealand for red stag. That is my dream hunt. And they're splitting off in different directions. This is gonna be fun. There we go. More coming in. Hey AEW, how's it going? The dog's little snoot sticking through the blinds, so cute. It is. The dogs are adorable. 1.12 is what you're looking for? Should have known, Billy. Should have known. Out of range, sadly. Maybe... Nope, 10 gauge can't even reach it. Sometimes the 10 gauge can reach a little bit further, so I was hoping we would be able to there, but sadly no. I like how he picks it up and then just puts it down immediately because we were right there. Oh, man. Will the shot of an animal affect the respawn? Do you mean like how well you place the shot, or... I'm guessing that's what you mean, like shot placement and stuff. And no, it doesn't affect the respawn. I think this one was a drake. Yeah, it is. 1.1, another small male. Alright, so I think we're probably going to end the stream. We've been going for 2 hours now. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you guys haven't already, be sure to check out the brand new Scarecrow merch. Even if you don't buy any, just take a look at it. I am pretty happy with how the designs turned out. And I had a lot of help from Hollow Crow with the designs and stuff like that. So, really happy with the way it turned out. But thank you guys for watching. We will be back with another stream tomorrow, and who knows, maybe we'll even do a second stream later tonight with, hopefully Kill Clinton if he's free tonight. I don't know if he's got anything planned or not, but I'd love to get back into Tarkov with him, so if I can make that happen, then we'll do it. But thank you guys for dropping by. I will see you all in the next stream. Peace!